What's up, guys? Nick with Mystic Manifesting here, and I wanted to make a video today. As you see, I've ran out of topics for the week, new attire, so I got a long list of ideas. And as you know, I'll be repeating some topics that we've already covered, and I didn't want to do that, but a lot of people have asked me to do that frequently, as well as start going through the Neville Goddard Complete Reader. So look at all that. We got a lot of content to go through. So that's going to be something we'll be going through this week. I'm going to try and record a couple videos right now. But I made this video for TikTok originally. It's too long and the format is up and down, so I wanted to remake it for YouTube. And it's dealing with anxiety. And anxiety in regards mainly to SP. I don't want that computer to burn out. So when we're anxious and we're manifesting our SP, we often get negative results, opposite results. I've been there, done that. It sucks, and it especially sucks when you're in contact with SP. So something I found that was difficult was the reason I needed to keep manifesting her back was self-concept wavered. She goes back on the pedestal. I'm worried about negative stuff, old stories stuck in my head. So how do we get rid of this? And this is something I've been racking my brain about for a while. And like I said, if you know my story, you know I've manifested my SP back 5.5 times. We were kind of like not really broken up the last time. So I broke it down into 3D, things that I was doing that were wrong, broke it down into my mental diet and things in the 4D and imagination that I'm doing wrong, and realized what Neville always said was, there's no one to change but self. So, all right, obviously there's something I need to change about me to fix things here. Well, one of them was not freaking out so much and making everything into something to react about. I saw this video on TikTok the other day of a guy saying that he was not worried that his girlfriend was going to cheat on him. He was not worried about checking her phone. He was not worried about seeing what she's up to, who she's going out with, or anything like that. And as a man, that's hard to do because most of us have been burned in a relationship before, cheated on, whatever. And especially in the terms of manifesting, if we go back and we try again with this particular person who may have done us wrong in the past, it's hard to forgive. Now, the guy brings up the point, if she's cheating, you'll find out. Very true. Ladies, same thing for you. If the guy is cheating, you'll find out. Everybody who cheats always gets caught, seems to be. Maybe that's just an assumption I have, or a general collective assumption that people have. But they're always going to get caught. In the meantime, worrying about what could happen is not benefiting you. And worrying about what happened in the past is not benefiting you. If you want to be with this person, you want to be with them now and be with the version of them. And I'm going to give you some examples of stuff going on in my own personal relationship that I experienced. And this all kind of goes back to here's where I bridge stoicism and manifesting. The Stoic belief is everything that was going to happen to you has been waiting to happen to you since the beginning of time. That's a Marcus Aurelius quote. I kind of butchered it, but basically there's already a destiny. With manifesting, I don't fully believe that because I believe maybe if we just kind of slack off, it'll start to go a certain way, but that's all based on our general assumptions about ourselves and life already, so it's just going to take us that way. So we could change everything, and I've seen that and I've lived that. So I believe that nothing is impossible. Like Neville said, it's a potter's house. Everything's clay. We could change it. And I'll talk more about that theory in another video. But I want to talk about calming this anxiety. So what do we have? This is a manifesting and quantum physics thing at the same time. We have the present moment. In the present moment, what exists? Only the here and now. This video right here. Me focused on this video and delivering the best content and you absorbing the best that I'm putting out. Not saying it's the best, but hey, I'm trying to do what I can. So you're over here focused on this video. I'm focused on making this video. What matters? Nothing else on either side of the timeline. Time travels like this, right? Anything on this side, the past, that don't matter because we're right here. We're focused on bettering ourselves. What exists out here? Well, the future is infinite possibilities. It goes like this, but really it's like there's all these different timelines we could be going down, right? So And it's funny, I had a watch on too. So here's the present moment, here's the past, here's the future. It's not just, okay, I'm going to change one thing and then now this is different. No, there's the different timelines and stuff. So, okay, go out this way. This is you and your SP are happily together. This is friends with benefits. This is still no contact. This is them married to someone else. This is you married to someone else. So it's all these different, there's not just 5, but there's an infinite. So you worrying about, let's say, the worst case scenario, they're with somebody else, or you got cheated on, but you're together now. So pulling up that one negative memory and bringing it here, or taking this one really crazy thing that we don't even know it's going to happen because the future has not been decided yet. Unless we keep focusing on it, the more we focus on it, the more we travel down that path. So if we focus on happily together and committed relationship, we're traveling up this path. So what you're focusing on in this present moment is bringing about and creating the future to that. That's why revision works. Revision is, we're here, we're focused on this negative event, we're replaying it the way we want. The timeline kind of rewrites itself. Like I said before, I've not done a ton of revision. It's hard for me to do, but I understand the concept and I've seen small results from little things I've played with. I prefer take something from the future, bring it to now. Anyway, the point of anxiety is being uncertain of the future and just taking the worst possible case scenario, bringing it in the now and focusing on it, playing with that. And it's like, oh, and then what, almost like you're having fun with it. Even though it's negative and you feel like shit, you're almost playing with it. It's like, oh, if she cheats on me, man, you know what I would do? I would beat that guy's ass. And you know what? What if she cheated on me with 2 guys? Wow. I mean, she acted kind of funny this one time way back over here. And you know what? That kind of sat with me funny. So then we start filling in gaps this way to get to now. And then look at how this could happen and then bridge a gap. And we start creating that entire storyline. We're writers. We're writers, actors, directors, and stars of our own movie. So as the writer, we're like, man, you know what? This plot hole, I'm going to fill it in with negative. Oh, and then that would make sense because then this will go boom, 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 boom. It makes sense. I'm going to get cheated on. And then we spent all that time worrying, all these present moments that are going, vanished, lost in time, forever. And there's one life we have because we worried about something that didn't matter. We're in this present moment, say you're in no contact. What could you do? I mean, I'm with my SP right now, but we're not talking. She's busy at work and shit. So instead of, no, she's on her phone. I saw she's online, which she is because I sent her a message a little while ago and I saw she was online. But instead of me sitting there, oh, well, she's online. What do I have to do? I have to get to the gym today. That's something I love to do. I have to make Mystic Manifesting videos because I love producing content for you guys. I have to make comedy videos because I like doing that. I have to get to my job. I have other stuff to do in my day where it's like, hey, quick message. Hey, babe, I know you're having a busy week. Talk to you later. We're putting no pressure on them because I've been someone who's been pressured by a woman in a relationship before. Hey, where are you at? Why are you posting this? Boom, 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 boom. And guess what? We become that woman, and we pressure our SPs, and it's annoying as fuck for them. And you'll get, like, at least for me, the feedback from the 3D. You're giving off needy, desperate, unconfident vibes, and the person they fell for is not there. So, like I said, you cannot fuck this up because I've done that before with this SP, still got her back. I've done a whole bunch of bad shit where it could have ended the relationship, but my affirmation, if I can't fuck this up, has always saved me. Things always seem to revert and go back to the way they were, but there's bumps in the road, which is any relationship. So even a negative like breaking up and seeing other people, which we had done, that still is like rockiness of this overall relationship. But sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. The point is we only have this present moment. Do not sacrifice this present moment wondering what if. Go do something in this present moment that you want. And if you think about your SP, you got memories with them. They all can't be bad, otherwise you wouldn't want them. So go to a happy one, drop it in and say, man, that was a good time, and really live that memory. Or think about, man, wouldn't it be wonderful if, this is a Neville technique, wouldn't it be wonderful if I was with my SP right now? Oh man, that'd be great. And then you're sitting there and you're playing with the idea. And it's like, man, and then we could do a double date with her best friend, or where my friends could come out. And then, whoa, when we meet each other's families, and you go play this whole game in your head for good things or good memories, instead of bringing all this negative shit down to the now. So the point of the video is the anxiety is not necessary. You're making it necessary. You're placing so much importance on this particular person that you're only going to be happy if you have them. Not If you lift weights and you look good and you feel good, that's not going to make you happy. If you got millions in the bank and run a successful business, that's not going to make you happy. If you've got all your family and friends loving you, that doesn't make you happy. They don't matter. They're not SP. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters to you is SP. That's the most important thing at the end of the day. And I'm telling you this, I don't want to sound like a dick because I've been there. Think about that. Especially if the version in this 3D that we're dealing with is a piece of shit. Like, why are we focused on they're so important? It's coming from ego. We have to show that we're valuable, that even a person who said we're not is going to conform to us. And in the meantime, all your blessings you're just taking for granted, not caring about, letting slip by. So I want you guys to just really think about that. Go out today, as I said last weekend. I mean, today's Thursday right now. Start planning your weekend now. What are we doing this weekend? Visualize yourself with SP and everything like that. But in the worst case, if they don't come out and hang out with you, what are you going to do for you? This weekend, I'm kind of voluntarily not hanging out with SP because I want to make more mystic videos. I want to make more comedy videos. I want to chill with my friends and go to bars and go out with them and let her go do her thing. Part of that involves me trusting her. So, yes, we've had a bumpy past. I have to trust her because if something happens, I'll find out. Same thing with you guys. And the same thing the guy made. If you're in contact and something bad's going to happen, you'll find out eventually. But as creators of our own life and gods of our reality, it doesn't matter because we know whatever we find out later on, we can change it. If we truly forgive them and want to move on, yeah, it could be forgiven and we could change the circumstance. Or if we don't, then we've learned and we don't want it anymore. We see maybe there was a mental fault in ourselves and our own thinking process and our own belief system that, okay, what happened in me to create that event so I don't do it again next time? And you build up a stronger confidence, you build up more resilience to negative events, and you go on and you live your life and you push through more barriers and you go and accomplish things yourself and you have fun and you live your life. Like I said, we get one and time's ticking and time goes by quick. I just looked at it today. A personal hero of mine, Rich Piana, who, if you watch my vlog channel, it's still in the works. But or any of my comedy stuff, I reference him a lot. And he passed away now, but I had met him 9 years ago, and I just saw that in my memories today. It's like, man, almost 10 years flew by like that. I was just a young aspiring kid wanting to do acting and stuff and bodybuilding, and I meet my hero, and then a couple years later he's gone, and now look where we are. 10 years later, time went by like that. Me and SP, whole bumpy thing, feels like we've known each other for a lifetime. 2 years went by like that. Time flies. Don't waste it on stupid stuff like worrying. Feel good now, law of assumption. Feel you are dating. This is going to be a constant reminder and everything. Feel you are dating your SP now. And I know this channel is heavily SP. I've made some money videos. Maybe I should make playlists and start doing more money because that's something else we need to focus on. Focus on fitness, transformations, growth in life. Don't waste your one life focused on one person, because if everyone is you pushed out and that's just an aspect of you, why do you want that more than you want yourself? Why do you value that more than you value yourself? It might sound selfish, but it's not. It's not selfish to want the best for you. So I'm going to try and keep this under 20 minutes. So focus on you guys. I love you. I believe in you. Remember, don't waste today. Don't waste this moment. All right. I love you guys. See you in the next one.